In this first video of safe human detection in a collaborative work cell training package, we're going to take a look at the introduction to safety cameras and safety scanners. Safety scanners and cameras are a part of safety equipment used for monitoring the robot's workspace in terms of safe human-robot collaboration. And other types of safety equipment include mechanical devices such as emergency stop switches and contact carpets, and also other optoelectronic devices such as light curtains and safety light switches. But in this training we'll cover the working principles of safety scanners and cameras, and that's where our main focus will be on for the remainder of this training package. We will start off with safety laser scanners, and with safety laser scanners, the monitored environment is constantly scanned with laser beams, and if an object or a person were to enter the environment from the outside perimeter into the warning zone, which is represented by the yellow color on the picture on the right, the safety scanner detects this object or a person and sets out a warning signal, which can be used to, for example, slow down the movement of a robot, or for example, light a signal beacon to signal the person or an object to be removed from the warning zone. And if the object or a person crosses the warning zone into the protective zone, that's when the scanner sets off its safety outputs, or OSSD outputs, which can be used to completely stop the robot's motion. Most safety scanners feature a set of configurable and customizable warning and protective zones, and that means that these warning and protective zones can be adjusted to the robot or machine cell's needs. Safety laser scanners achieve this kind of performance with LiDAR technology, which stands for light detection and ranging. And as we know, the scanner sends out a transmitted pulse, which is reflected by a person or an object, and the time between these transmitted and reflected pulses is measured, and that's how we get the distance to the object or a person. And if this distance falls below a certain limit, we are in the warning zone, which sets out a warning signal from the scanner. And if the distance falls even lower, below the protective zone limit, the scanner safety outputs are switched off. And safety scanners feature a set of product-specific zone range limits, which means that these warning and protective zone limits are limited to some extent. We will now take a look at safety cameras. Safety cameras are optical sensors, which means that the monitored environment is constantly monitored via video surveillance. And this means that safety cameras utilize image processing in contrast to the safety scanners' LiDAR technology. And if a foreign object is detected in this environment, depending on whether the object is in the warning zone or protective zone, the camera sets out an appropriate warning signal or switches off its safety outputs. And these safety zones and robot operational zones are configured in commissioning of the device. In this training, we have covered the working principles of safety scanners and cameras and what kind of technology they utilize for their performance. And in the next part, we will cover the physical installation and placement guidelines of the previous devices. Thank you.